As I grow up, experience a lot of things myself, see things for myself, I started to gradually lose my faith in humanity. But today, this year, a sliver of hope, the hope of humanity restored, has showed up. That one chance that my faith in humanity might be restored again has finally showed up. During 2021, I'm not exactly sure when or the actual date of when did this happen, but a spoiled brat that doesn't doesn't even consider their life situation, their financial status. Yo, just a selfish kid who don't know why am I being so mean? A selfish kid who didn't even think about what's gonna happen if he or she did this thing. Spent almost $20,000. I repeat, $20,000 on Genshin Impact behind his parents using his dad's card. And more importantly, it's a fucking credit card. I'm not really sure why would any parents would trust their kid and allow them to have an access for this kind of credit cards. This is like he or she must have been wanting to fucking flex spending $20,000 in in Genshin Impact. It feels like your modern day rich kid, spoiled brat flexing on others, but instead of flexing their dad's car, they're flexing the characters they bought using their dad's card. Rhyme. Fortunately, ever since that happened, their bank, I guess the bank where he got that card. Feel bad for the parents. Who wouldn't be? Who? Jesus Christ. Imagine the amount of money that kind of amount, that kind of money. Imagine how much things, how how those things would make your life easier, especially when you have a lot of bills to pay, right? Especially you're in a fucking family, you're trying to provide for the family, and there your there's your fucking kid just spending 20,000 of fucking game behind your back and not even trying to get your permission from that. Okay, whew. Ever since that, the bank feel bad for the dad. I think it's dad or mom, and they actually help the parent get back some of the money that their spoiled fucking brat of a kid spent on a game. Good for the bank though. Good for the bank for actually understanding the situation. They must really feel bad because they can relate. They probably can relate to that parent. So yeah, before they actually help the parents to get some of the money, but now there has been an update that the bank actually helped them get the entire amount that that has been lost or that has been spent. I don't know, maybe they just remove it from their credit card balance, but that was actually, I'm not sure if the kid was a negative balance inside Genshin, because if you refunded Remo gems, which is, I'm not really sure if you can actually refund those things. I mean, you can actually refund it when you already spent the primo gems. But I just hope that that kid's fucking account got banned. Holy shit. That's the most inconsiderate thing you could ever do to your fucking parents, man. After that, after those, this mock whole scenario, the parents actually learned the lesson, and now they're not going to let their kids use the card, use whatever card it is that his kid used to spend that fucking fortune in the game, and just give them a monthly allowance. And said if you want to spend some games, you have, and yeah, but his parents said that if you ever wanted to spend money for your games, you gotta use your own money or your own money that you got as an allowance, and that's actually great. Uh, I'm just glad that everything turns out to be good. Everything turns out great. They don't have a debt of 20,000 anymore, and it's not probably their parents' fault for trusting their kid, because it's their kid. Who wouldn't trust their kids? It's the kid's fault breaking that for breaking that trust that their parents put to them. So yeah, that's it. Goodbye. I was really I was I was so glad that they don't have to pay 20,000 anymore, because they just the bank itself remove it. Yeah, that's all. Bye.